Uh, Respected resource persons Ritesh and Arjun Sen Gupta and participants of from various departments. Good morning, everybody. So I have seen, this agenda, the items and all that. It's uh, it's okay. It is good. I don't say it is. But the main thing is what I expected is something different. But at least I hope they'll put it in the next workshop from TIS. My experience with the TIS is I never gone to TIS, but I have experienced their products from the TIS. We have recruited large number of students from TIS, and they are doing extremely well in our schools as the coordinators or administrative people and all that. And when I interviewed them, they are much better than the ISB people also, because they are ground. What I could observe from them is they are grounded and they know the real ground level situations. They understand the society much better than ISB students. This is what my perception and my experience with the T students. So I am very much based on that. I am very much fascinated to get something from the TIS. In fact, the chancellor is my good friend, DP Singh. Is my batchmate and good friend also. So anyway, uh, so this is something going on about the constitution, about the project methodology of teaching and the other things. But what I expected a special workshop is so how to create the projects, socially relevant projects for the students, and how to implement it, how to execute it. I think we are not aware of it much. So this is a technical university. How our technology is helping the neighboring society, and in what way we can interfere to develop their lives, lifestyles to improve that. This is the very, what I expected it. Of course, the next 2-3 workshops we may conduct. So that kind of things. When I interviewed, they are very rural people, what I've observed, and developed reasonably communicative, but their approach is very good. Then I asked them, what are the kinds of assignments you are given in your courses? So they told me that the assignments were something like this. A school is there, not doing well, a public school, government school, and 2-3 students are allotted to that school for 6 months or 1 year, and they are asked to develop that school by convincing the villagers, convincing the teachers, and also creating awareness of the need of education for their development. All these things need to be done by them. In the same way, primary health center is not working well. What is it they have to do for this? They have to contact another hospital and organize some doctors, and also organize medicines with the help of donors and other things. This is what I was explained. So naturally, they know what are the ground level realities, and they have done. Most of them are successful. We have to do the similar kind of many projects to develop the neighboring society. And I hope, I think that this TIS is the best resource for that, and we have approached them. And these things are there, constitution, about the constitution, democracy, and all that. Project methodology is there, and the teaching learning process and other processes are always there. But the speciality, what I wanted is how to, We have to create, with the help of them, at least 100 to 200 projects connected to this area, and involve our students to implement that, and we should make it possible. This is my expectation, my demand from the TIS and all of us, our faculty members. Then it would be good. And the larger perspective also, I think you are aware, there is, sustainable development goals are there. 17 sustainable development goals. So, what is our country's position there? So, we are always, the finance minister, government of India, and share market, everybody tells that our economy is improving continuously, in a big way. We are shifting our economy from 5th position to 3rd position. All these things are very glorious, very beautiful. When we see the share market, it is growing. Of course, the last 4 or 5 days, it is okay. And when we see the profits in the banking, every bank is making profits. The industry is rising. The economy is rising. All these things are very beautiful. Very interesting. Really, we believe that the country is really growing. But on the other side, if we see the attainment of sustainable development goals, we are in the 122 position out of 160 countries. We are worse than Bangladesh till recently. That's also a fact. This is fact. Banking making profit. The industry is making huge profit. This is all okay. But the other side is, it is very bad. Well, the sustainable goals, I think all of you are aware. Poverty levels and illiteracy and ill health, gender equity, environment, all these things are there, 17 sustainable goals. In addressing sustainable goals, we are in the worst position, that is 122 position out of 160 countries. So it means, if we combine both, development is there on one side, and this is on the bad side on the other. If we combine both these things, both these extremities, the result is, the conclusion is, the wealth is there in the country, but it is not distributed properly. Yes, it is not distributed to elevate the poverty lines. It is not distributed to improve the quality education. It is not distributed to give a quality health services. It is there, wealth is there, with few hands. Not even 10% of the people. It is only with 5% of the people. That is a very bad scenario for any country. Wealth or money, whatever it may be, black money or white money or whatever, if it is in a circulated money, no danger. If it is a stagnated money, it is a dangerous money. The two dangerous things are, once it is a stagnated money, not in circulation, it is dangerous. The money is going out of the country is the dangerous money. So whatever may be the form of money, white, black, or this, that, and all, white and blue, or as long as it is a circulated money, no danger for the economy. But that is the worst scenario our country is facing. See, so then what to do? Who has to do this? Who has to address this? So the institution should address this. So we have to take up, if not 17 goals, we have to take up 6, 7 goals and do something good to the neighboring at least 10, 20 villages. Take up 4, 5 villages, make it 100% literate. But take up another 5, 6 villages, make the village free from ill health, zero ill health. by taking up preventive measures, strengthening of primary centers, health centers, whatever it may be. So the institutions of this kind should address these things to small extent. Who will do it? That is the larger perspective of, thinking of, of an institution. So if somebody asks an external fellow, an American come here and ask what is the contribution of it, your institution. If you say that we made 99% pass percentage, or if we make 80% placements, okay, this is a very normal job. On the other side, if you tell, yes, we have improved the economy of 5 villages from this level to this level. We have improved the literacy of 10 villages from this level to this level. That is the very interesting thing for any democratic setup. So we are, just now I heard about the democracy. We have a political democracy. We have no economic democracy. Politically, powers are distributed, enjoyed, something like that. Of course, that is also debatable. That's a different story. But economically, it is a known fact. It is not, economically, we are not democratized. Our wealth is not distributed. When the powers are distributed through political democracy, wealth also should be distributed through the in the democratic sector. It is not happening. So to take up this kind of problems and give some insights into this, what are the issues we can take it up? What are the problems we are going to face it? What is the method of convincing the villagers kind of thing? See, what are the other issues we have to cross over to make it happen? So these are the things I expected to be discussed. This project-based and other things, many people talk about outcome-based education, all these things. But these are the specific issues. There are many issues. I'll give you an example. When IIM Ahmedabad started, it was started based on the principle of practice research, not closed research like in institutions. They wanted to take up the research in a practical way. They call it practice research kind of thing. 2 professors proposed it. Their first experiment was, border of the Maharashtra, they identified 2 villages. Their occupation is Magal, weaving this thing. They are suffering from lot of poverty. Fine, these professors went there and these professors went there and tried to convince the villagers, why can't you upgrade this to make it more profitable and to make it more viable kind of thing. So then the villagers were accepted and make it. So after 5-10 days, so these 2 professors went to the village with the bankers to finance them. No, not even one village man has come to the place to take the loan. Then as professors, what do you do with that situation? Because they are not interested, they have not come, and okay, we shut down that. They have not shut down that project. They again the same day they went to the village evening at 9 o'clock when they are almost about to sleep. And they inquired, what is it? What is the reason? What has happened? Why did you turn up and all that? Then they expressed, there is a sarpanch. That fellow is purchasing this material from these people at a lower price. And he is making a business. and he is investing on them. So it is, they cannot come out of from his this thing. Then on next day, next time, after another 1 week, these professors went to the banker and also police to give the protection. Then everybody has, confidently came and taken the loan and improved their machinery and working style, everything. And their profits in 1 or 2 years, it is increased by 300%. 300%. So the same example is done by another 20 villages around that place. So there are issues. Yeah. Any professor think of it, what is it, if I were there, what is it I am doing? Normally they stop because they are not, we are very open and trying to help, but they are not turned up. What is it we can do? In the same way, if we go to to solve a primary health center, nobody comes because they don't have the confidence in the doctor. They don't have the confidence that you are giving medicines or not. They don't have these are the problems. So how to overcome those issues and come out and make it successful? So institutions like higher education institutions should do this kind of, we can't blame the government. When we are blaming the government, we have to question ourselves, what is it we have done? We have people, we have resources, we have we are seeing the poverty around us, we are seeing the illiteracy around us. What is it we have done? So if we do a small thing, we can always have the right to comment government or authorities or something. So this is the very reason to organize this workshop. I think you can tell your other people also. I am very particular about this, at least identifying about connected to this society. At least 100, 200 problems, and convince our people how to go about, and you can estimate the issues that may come up, how to address those issues. I don't mind if we are together can also do that. We don't mind to label this and Vignan also doing this project. Kind of thing, we have to do this. So, anyway, I thank these resource people and also TIS for, making this 3-day workshop a very successful event, giving some enlightenment to our faculty members. And from the next time onwards, maybe we can do it continuously also. Next time onwards, it should be in a very focused way, mostly to address the sustainable development goals. I think perhaps these people must be knowing, hereafter the institutions are also ranked based on the sustainable development goals. Now it is started at the world level. They are not seeing about the number of professors, laboratories, number of computers, number of benches, kind of thing. How this institution is addressing the sustainable goals world over. It means what is the impact of the institution on the society. This is how the ranking is changed. Because we are Indian institutions are not doing anything, are not attempting anything, and even IITs are also not attempting anything, so they are not in the first 200. IITs are also not doing. They are supposed to guide other institutions. They are supposed to guide the industry, solving the industrial problems. They are supposed to elevate the lifestyles of society. They are not doing. They are limited in their own campus and doing something. That's it. That is how even the IITs are also not in the first 200. It is total perception of the whole world is totally changed. The only question is what is the impact of any institution on the society? And I mean, in the development of society. This is it. Anyway, the basics you are learning, fine, try to continue in the next workshop also. Don't be, away from the next workshop. We'll continue that and make ourselves empowered to carry out these, above the classrooms, beyond the classrooms, and outside the classrooms. We're all habituated to do something in the classroom. We have to think beyond the classroom, out of the classrooms. And also the laboratory, our laboratories should be the society, not our regular laboratories. This is the kind of thinking process you have to engage. I hope and I wish that you are going to do that. You think of it. All of you are highly educated people. You can think of it on your own. Take the outputs from the outside, inputs from outside people. NEP is not a big deal. NEP, everybody is praising that. I can't praise that. Very proposal. The basic two reasons are, see, they have prepared a document of 400, 500 pages. They have not given enough space for the selection of teachers and also training of teachers. Without that, where is the education? When there is a special service to select the forest officers, when there is a special service to select the engineer services, there is no special service, UPSC service or state service to select the teachers. They have written 400, 500 page document. The vital thing is missed. Very vital thing. Do they mean that their teachers or professors are less than forest officers? Yes. No way. They are the builders of the society. Of course, it is praised in the parliament, praised everywhere. Lot of promotion happened to promote. See, when we go into that, inside of it, very pathetic. In fact, 30 years back, Kothari has identified, given a big deal for teachers. He has identified the role of teachers and given a big deal for teachers. They are so much lopsided. Of course, it is out of place because it is there in NAP about that. I am giving the other side. Of course, positive side, they must have told you. The other side. They have spent around 20 pages for pre-primary education, which is again a nonsense. Pre-primary doesn't require any education. At the age of 3 or 4 years, the child has to learn the family members, learn the neighbors, learn the environment where he is living. These are the things at 3 or 4 years a child should learn. Not a controlled environment in a school. That is the very reason in Russia, Finland, in many other countries where the education is doing very well, their minimum age is 6 and 7 to admit the school. They should not miss the very family relations, should not miss the environment, should not miss the neighbors, should not miss the habits of eating, habits of earning, habits of these things they observe. They have given more than 30, 40 pages to describe the pre-primary education, given lot of allotment of budget, allotment and all these things. Anyway, so okay, we have to follow NEP, but at the same time, we need not follow it blindly. That's what I mean. I don't deny that. Okay, they have done some exercise, but we need not follow blindly also. Anyway, once again, thank you, resource persons, and convey your other people also. This is their requirement, and they are thinking of these SDGs very much. And what is it we can help? And you also require some preparation. What are the problems around this place, and how to give these problems to these people, empower these people, not only faculty, empower the students also to be involved into this. Anyway, thank you very much for your good thing. Thank you.